piece here, I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq been wanted Monet gone. Now, when it comes down to it, Tariq been wanted Monet gone. And I know you guys are going to probably say, well, why are you saying that? Well, I'm going to tell you why. At the very end of Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq was talking to Tasha and said no one was out of the way, and other people were out of the way, and Monet was out of the way. So basically, he was saying Monet was a problem, saying that he didn't have to worry about her no more, and with her being gone, he didn't have to worry about her. So he always saw her as a problem. And when do you think he saw her as a problem? I want to say it goes all the way back to season 2 when he was in the jail cell, when pretty much Kane set him up and put the badge in his room for him to go down for the murder of Officer Ramirez. He saw the entire Tejada family as a problem. And even though he's given the Tejadas many chances and he's worked with them, he's actually been working to separate himself from them, but somehow they always end up around one another. And so basically, when it comes down to it, him looking at Monet as a problem, hey, I get why he would see Monet as a problem. I think that personally, the reason why he saw her as a problem, because she would always side with Kane. There's been times when Monet says she's not siding with Kane or anything of that nature, but then at the same time, there's times she has sided with Kane, knowing he was wrong. And there was times when Monet herself even set Tariq up for certain things, or said that she pretty much was trying to, it was really more, for me, with Monet. Monet was going to choose her kids no matter what. As we saw at the very end, she even died over Kane. So imagine if Tariq did take Kane out. How do you think Monet was going to respond to that? So basically, the problems with Tariq and Monet started then, but it really started in season 3 when he was thinking about taking her out, but Obi stopped him. And not only that, Tasha hitting up Monet because it was Tariq, Drew, and Diana plotting to take Monet out, but Tasha jumped in to pretty much keep the heat off Tariq. But when it comes down to it, he always was thinking about what if Monet finds out Tasha did shot her up, which she never did because she died not finding that out. Monet was not really focused on Tariq in season 4. She was mainly focused on Kane and Noma and getting Kane away from Noma, and she was focused on just Diana and Drew and trying to put her family back together, which she never did. She died never putting them back together. They came back together to mourn her, but they never got back together. And basically with Noma cutting her off and treating Kane as the leader, that was like, it was a lot going on there, because even Noma saw Monet as a problem. So she was mainly focused on that and focused on Detective Carter. So when it comes down to it, with Monet, she had a lot more going on than to focus on Tariq. I'm pretty sure she would have focused on him. She said she forgave him and Diana and Drew for trying to take her out, but we know Monet would have possibly tried to come back at Tariq. I mean, hell, she took out Lorenzo, so think about that. So when it comes down to it, Tariq always saw Monet as a problem, and that's why in the very end of Power Book 2 Ghost, when he was talking about his problems, he was talking about Monet being a problem and that she was out of the way and he didn't have to worry about her anymore. So when it comes down to it, it was always going to happen regardless. Even with the grandbaby being around, it was always going to happen, because with the baby being around, that still wasn't going to change Kane and how Kane felt about Tariq. Kane's hatred for Tariq would be there, but he had more things to focus on. And so it was pretty much like they had other things going on that kept them not wanting to take one another out. And that's pretty much what it was, because that's how come Power Book 2 Ghosts, even though it ended, there's still some stuff there that has not ended just yet. So basically still some stuff there. Kane still hates Tariq, that jealousy with Effie, him not being able to trust Drew, Diana, none of them, and them wanting to betray each other, where they worked together in the last season as a team, but at the end of the day, Tariq really did not want to work with the Tejadas no more. The only person he was really close to in that family was Diana, and it was really only because she was pregnant. So when it comes down to it, basically, but that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I just want to say to all you that it's your boy Bobby Beast here, just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and